Guys, so this is the 15th episode. This is an extra episode. This is the fourth one today. It's night here. Nice, really cold breeze, like the monsoon breeze in India, because it's raining like quite often here, and wind is always good in this part of the world. In this episode, I want to talk about something which is very logical, but a lot of people don't understand it. Like our teacher, English teacher in the school used to say, democracy is always of fools, because only fools unite. You know? Because someone who can think on their own individual level, they don't need system like democracy. They don't need someone else to govern them or govern their life. Like, would you need like for me to tell you like, okay, this is how you should live and all of that? No. Because you yourself understand what is life. And if you understand what is life, why would you spend your time and energy in doing stuff which is like irrelevant? Like fighting over land. Land will remain here only. Nothing will happen. It's only arrogance, nothing else. So what is happening in the world is, let's say, what is the system of democracy, right? So the system of democracy is, right, the majority will decide what will happen. What if the majority is wrong? Have you ever thought about it? What if the majority is wrong? What if there is an evil country in the world where majority is like of evil people and they are very powerful, so they can do whatever in the world and they are very democratic? You understand? So look at what is happening in USA. So what is their majority saying? Their majority is saying like women should not have rights. Now you will be surprised, like why would majority say that? But it's live, it's happening in front of you, right? When they first made constitution, the majority only said that it is fine to have slaves, to torture slaves. That was majority only. So the majority is always right. That cannot be true. But the democracy is a good reflection in terms of like, if the majority is of evil people, I mean, that's actually should be obvious that there should be evil stuff. I mean, let's say there is a place where Dracula lives, right? Let me give more like Indian example. So in a way, it's like if everybody, it's like the people who are negative in life, right? Negative orientation. So why are you feeling so unobvious that people cannot enjoy torture? A lot of people enjoy torturing others and torturing themselves. They enjoy it. So for them, their country will be torture, and it's fine. I mean, it's their country, democracy, right? Whatever they can want, they can do. But the problem becomes when this spills over on the world. You can do whatever you want in the democracy, but then if the same attitude you are applying to the other people or other part of other countries, then that is not right. So where basically in your country you have democracy, what about the democracy of the world? Let's say there are 200 countries in the world, okay? but only 5 countries have the power to decide which country we can kill. Where should we raise war on? Like only 5 countries, they can veto anything. Okay, so if US wants, US can destroy Afghanistan. They can go Iraq war. They can go and destroy any country they want. Basically, there is no democracy there. There is no democracy. So majority of the countries or people in the world want peace. They don't want US to come in between. They don't. But there is no democracy there, right? If all these disputes or all these UN assembly things, if they get decided in the General Assembly instead of Security Council, then everybody knows what will happen. Most of the countries will want that vaccines should be cheap, COVID vaccines, right? So that will pass democracy, majority wins, done. So most of the country will want that we should have affordable food for everyone so that children don't die. Majority, democracy, most of the country or most of the people in the world want that. Let's do it, done. But there is no democracy at that place. That place, it's like that it's individual right. You understand? So people are using this concept only when it is convenient to them. It's like it is convenient for me because I have all the list, like, you know, people who want to burn other people, all trees. So that is fine. That is a democracy because most people want to burn, you know, other people. But what if the other people outside your country want to do the same to you? Then what is there? No democracy? So instead of relying on these outside systems of governance, and governance means basically they get to decide the right and wrong, right? So if 70% can make the law like this is right, this is wrong, abortion is not right, they decided the right and wrong only, right, in the society. Like this you can behave, you cannot play. So in Canada you will be surprised. I mean, I'm telling you, lead history. You will be surprised that the indigenous people were not even allowed to play their music instrument or have their dance. Dance is not allowed. Can you believe me? And these are the countries you celebrate with so much, like oh my god, Canada, orgasm comes to you directly. Or USA, like USA, oh, visa you got. So this is the episode is about. I think let's keep it a short one. It's about the fallacy of democracy. Like, it's like, okay, I can give you a very direct example. How many people in the world actually want to do something about climate change? Is it majority or is it minority? It is minority, because most people just want to drive cars, fly jets, like, you know, eat a lot, whatever they want to go, they want to like destroy the trees, that is fine. They don't care. Most of the population doesn't care. That is why it is not happening. If everyone wants it from their heart, I mean, not just to say it, you know. So there is a position people have just to say in the world, and there is a position they actually hold, because they just want to be diplomatically correct in the society. So even though you have no idea what is like the sexual spectrum, LGBTQ and all of these, because now it's in trend, all the companies will be like, yes, we are for doing it. They don't even understand what they are doing. Come on. Most people, don't they agree that children should not go to bed hungry? The children shouldn't die of hunger? As simple as that, yes or no? Somewhere there are people who are saying no more. That why it is happening. You have to understand that. People who are just saying yes on the lips, but their actions don't mirror it at all. It means they are just giving excuses. The capitalism system, economic system, this, that. No, none of that matters. Okay? because all of the system are created to serve the human, not to bind the human. Systems are created for human, by human. They are not like, okay, they cannot be changed, or it's like now it's done, so it's done. It's not like that. So I think most of the people, you will understand my point here. And yeah, okay, nice. Have a good night. I'll see you guys in the next episode.